It's more than just your output, more than a bike. When you hear your shout out, you know it's all right. Put on your magic pants and let's go. We're cruising into the power zone. Clip in, set yourself free. Come on and take a ride with me. Know what you need to know and what's it all about. Everything you need, it's on the Clip Out.
Welcome to the Clip Out Podcast, episode 475. This is Crystal O'Keefe.
And this is Tom O'Keefe. We made it.
We did.
Through our 3 events in 3 days.
4 days.
4 days.
You don't even know what day it is.
Well, we did 3 and 4 days. Who can keep track? One of those days was a Monday.
I can't believe we stayed up past our bedtime on a Monday.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
We saw Benson Boone, and he was great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Those seats were totally worth the $54.50 I paid for them.
Hell yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have been upset if we had paid $200 for the tickets. Like, I would have, not that he wasn't worth it. I don't want to spend that much on a concert.
Yeah.
You know, there's only a few people I would spend that much on. And I like Benson Boone a lot, but I don't want to spend $200 on that.
You know, it's funny, we were talking after, and I was saying how, because of the music I tend to like, we see a lot of legends.
We do.
But a lot of legends on the other end of their career trajectory.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so it was neat to see someone like at the peak of their... Now, he might get more popular. Who knows? It happens.
Yeah.
But at the peak of his performance powers.
Yeah.
Right? Like, the whole time I'm watching, I was like, you know... When you're doing a nostalgia tour in 25 years,
you're going to be regretting those backflips, buddy.
How am I going to do these backflips and sing the whole time?
Yeah, because he makes it look easy. The dude does not stop moving.
No, it's like quite the aerobic workout.
It is. He's awesome. If you get a chance to go, you absolutely should go. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. A lot of pyro, which surprisingly, it was one of the hottest days in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Even Benson Boone commented on that. He had tried to go for a run and said, F that.
Right.
That is not happening.
My show is the run.
Yeah. And it was so cold in there. It was cold. I don't know how they got it that cold.
Yeah, because I was on the fence about should I wear shorts to the show.
Because we have to, and we like to park far away because we like to get out of the event as fast as possible.
So you're away from the traffic. There's a little tip.
But that does mean you got to walk a little further.
Yeah.
And it was so hot. And then it poured on the way there.
Yeah.
And it stopped just in time.
Yes. The concert gods smiled upon us.
They did. It was a great night.
Yeah. But there's a little concert tip for you. You don't want to park super close to the venue because then you're stuck in it when it's over. That show ended at, like 10:55, and we were home by 11:30.
Yeah, we sailed right through the traffic.
And with no traffic, it's about a 25-minute drive for us.
Yeah.
So like that was.
We basically had no traffic.
Yeah.
And we would have been home faster had we parked closer, but we didn't. And I'm glad we didn't.
I don't know that we would have been home closer.
Right, because then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what, pray tell, do you have in store for people?
Right, this isn't the bonus.
Yes.
We should stay focused. Although I'm still half asleep, so good luck with being focused. We have a new lawsuit to talk about. So pull out the lawsuit, sweeper.
Okay.
We're going to need it.
Okay.
We're going to talk about Peloton's next earnings call, when it is, what to expect. One of the leaders, the C-suite, I don't know, I guess technically not a C-suite. Anyway, we've got a new educational track happening.
Okay.
And some interesting notes from the CTO, not to mention lots of news from the instructors. As always, they're always up to things.
They're wacky.
They're wacky, but we have some very big instructor news this week.
We do.
It's been a hot minute, so people are very excited. Not to mention, we have a couple of Artist Series updates, and we have content that you're going to want to hear about. Some interesting things that hit in July. First time ever. We've got history in the Peloton making.
Okay.
Something like that.
Well, before we get to all that, shameless plugs, don't forget we're available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, TuneIn. Wherever you find a podcast, you can find us while you are there. Be sure and follow us so you never miss an episode. Maybe leave us a review. It's good for our egos more often than not. Not always. But that's okay. We can take it.
We can.
And you can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/theclipout. While you're there, like the page, join the group. If you cannot get enough of us, if you want to support the show with more than just your ears, you may do so over on Patreon, patreon.com/theclipout. It's only $5 a month. There are 7-day free trials. You can just kick the tires on it, download a bunch of them and listen to them, and then be like, no, thank you.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We can also take that. Although, I got to tell you, we have a lot of fun over in the Patreon.
We do.
And our listeners have a lot of fun, and we do a lot of commenting back and forth. It's like a whole separate conversation
little
happening.
ecosystem.
I love it.
So you get early episodes, you get ad-free episodes, and you get tons of the aforementioned bonus content. An additional episode every week, talking about all the stuff we didn't have time to get to, and maybe some fitness-adjacent topics. This week we will be talking about the rise of strategic wrinkles. So,
why would you want a strategic wrinkle?
well, I'm not going to tell you here.
All right.
I'm
I'll
not going
wait.
to tell you for free.
I will wait.
God, whose side are you on?
Mine.
A recent study shows that less sleep causes weight gain,
I know that.
but not fat.
What?
I know.
What?
I made the same noise.
All right.
Also, Rebecca Kennedy talking about how much protein you actually need, because they're putting extra protein in Doritos now.
Well,
It's everywhere.
we'll wait till we get there. I just understand that like there are different needs for different points in your life.
For
too.
sure.
So let's
Yeah.
keep that in mind as well.
So, all that and more over in the Patreon.
Sounds like I'm going to argue. I'm already ready to argue.
I know. Wow. So, what else do I plug here? Oh, yeah. The newsletter. You can sign up for it at theclipout.com, where we will send you the links and whatnot. A mostly weekly reminder that we exist. And then finally, don't forget you can watch all of these over on the YouTube, which, unless you're already on the YouTube, and then pretend like I didn't say that. Well, there's all that. Let's dig in, shall we?
We shall.
Who's suing Peloton now?
It's been a couple weeks since we've had a lawsuit, so
It's been a bit since we've actually had anybody just flat out sue Peloton.
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have one. They are facing a new patent lawsuit
They are.
over the row.
It's first of all, I find it interesting. This is not the first lawsuit that they have had filed against them in the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Texas. That is because they have that call center in Texas. So
Okay.
you have to there has to be a reason.
You
that
have to have like a business.
presence,
Presence.
or something about the presence took place there.
Yeah.
And since they sell the what they're filing a lawsuit against, they can do that. So
Does that mean this Texas court is perceived to be?
I mean, it's Texas.
I could go either way,
I
especially in civil matters.
truly do not know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will say I don't feel like I think it's been a mixed bag for Peloton and people suing them
Yeah.
for these patent infringements in general. Peloton has come out ahead.
Yeah.
They really haven't. I don't think they've officially lost anything. They settled with Lulu,
Okay.
right? And
Yeah.
and the rest have all either been dismissed or Peloton flat out won.
Right.
I don't recall a time. Now I could be forgetting one. My brain is a little tired this morning.
Yeah.
But I cannot recall one that Peloton flat out lost.
Yeah.
I cannot. So for whatever that's worth. Anyway,
What did they do now?
so it's this company called Flow Motion Research, and they are filing against 3 different patents. They are saying that for the cross-training row plus, the commercial row plus, and the original Peloton row, that because Peloton is using the Form Assist,
Okay.
they already had that. They had already filed for it, and Peloton is in their way. Okay.
Gotcha. They
And-
stole it. They stole it.
And they're not looking for Peloton to stop selling. They want damages. They want damages, so they want money.
Gotcha.
That's what they want. That's what they're after.
That's what they always want.
Well, sometimes they just want them to stop selling because
Yeah.
they're ruining their whatever their
Their
thing is.
version of
Yeah,
it, yeah.
yeah. Now it's unclear. Nobody has been able to find that this Flow Motion place actually sells anything. So they might. Like, there are a million ways
Right.
to stack a corporation.
For sure.
So, like, that doesn't mean for sure that somewhere along the way they are not selling something.
Right.
It just hasn't been found. But it could be also that they don't. And that would also explain why they just want damages.
Right.
So, I don't know. They're saying that there are these sensors in the seat and the handle, and maybe there are, although, I mean, apparently there are. I read our own article, and it says that there are. But I'm just, like, kind of surprised because I'm used to the way that tonal sensors work.
Right.
And I never really thought about it for the row one way or another.
Yeah.
But in tonal sensors, they're in the handles, and, like, the handles then have to have, like, batteries in them, and they pair, and, like, there's a whole thing happening. But then the row handle is, for the Peloton, is just connected with a rope. I mean,
Right.
it doesn't mean there's not something,
Like
some
a
kind of
cable
sensor.
that connects or something.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean there's not a sensor, I guess, in the handle itself. But I'm
How's
just
it
like,
sending that information back?
right,
Right.
right. And they're saying there's one in the seat too. Same question. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm saying I don't understand how it works, how it's sending it, and how it will never die.
Yeah.
Because I understand the
Right. We have to swap out the batteries on the tonal. There's an obvious power source there.
right, and it's pairing, so I understand the information is going back and forth.
Right.
But so this confuses me. But at any rate, I guess we'll just kind of wait and see what happens. Keep everybody updated.
Yeah.
Nothing. Peloton hasn't answered.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Nothing has happened yet.
Right.
Except for the fact that it's been filed. So right now it's very early, and you can accuse anybody of anything.
Sure.
And courts suck. But I just remember the person we had on the show, Lori Cheek, who
Yeah.
had made that really cool app called Cheeked.
Yeah.
You remember that? And it was a dating app. It was kind of silly.
Yeah.
But she went on, what is it called?
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank, yeah. And she was like out there selling it and everything. And then this person out of nowhere accused her of taking their thing. Well, she'd never heard of this person or any of the stuff. And she proved that she hadn't, and lawsuit dismissed, right?
Yeah.
Guy does it again and again and again. Like hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can keep doing it over and that's just insane. So like, I'm not saying I don't know who's going to win or lose, but the way that our court system works is that anybody can sue anybody. It doesn't mean it'll work in your favor.
Yeah, you hear so many horror stories about patent trolls in today's world.
Yeah.
where, and so like, not saying that that's what they're doing.
No,
But
no, I'm not.
Not saying we don't know.
It's question mark until we have more information. I'm just skeptical.
Yeah, I get that.
Peloton in the news.
Peloton has set its next earnings call.
It has. Oh, Peloton. Can't we do these on Wednesdays?
They're so rude.
I know.
They give no consideration to our show schedule.
None. Can you believe that? It's on Thursday, August 6th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And of course, the clip out will be present. I am not sure that we will be doing a follow-up unless there is some crazy breaking
Right.
news. We will probably just leave it all in article form and hit the highlights next week.
Peloton has been acquired by Flow Motion.
If that happens, we will re-record. Besides
They're like,
that, you're on your own.
You're right. We did. Here's the keys. It's your company now.
Just take it.
We're really sorry. So Peloton's head of apparel, Samantha Storch-Malloy, or Stork, depending.
I don't know. I've been saying Storch, but I actually don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Has started an MBA program at Yale.
Yeah.
Look at that fancy pants.
I know. I thought this was so cool. I got scared. Okay, so Samantha just started this. She's been at Peloton for a while, but she just started as the Peloton head of apparel maybe 4 months ago, something like that, maybe a
Yeah.
little longer. It's pretty recent. But she put a thing on LinkedIn saying, like, tell me all your feedback about our apparel. And boy, did our Clip Out listeners have things to say.
Yeah, she blocked you.
No. And that's what impressed me so much about I'm going to call her Sam. Like, we're friends.
Okay.
She reached.
Is that what she goes by? Do
I
we
don't
even
know.
know?
I just,
she does now.
She does now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to call her Antha.
And okay.
Just to be different.
Okay. Well, I'll call her Sam. You call her Antha. Sam recently went through, not recently, right after we posted about it, she went through and read every single comment that everybody posted and gave her own feedback and like encouraged people to keep doing it. And there was another article we did about apparel, and she was like bring on more comments, guys. Like, she
Yeah.
posted in our comments. I don't think people realized who she was, though,
Right.
because they were like, what? People,
People.
Whatever. So that in and of itself, like, I'm already very impressed with Sam.
Yeah.
But then I got worried that she was no longer at Peloton, because I'm like, Yale is 90 miles away from we looked.
Yeah.
looked.
We Googled.
We Googled, because I wouldn't have known that otherwise.
Yeah.
And it's not a quick drive. Well, here's the thing, because she answered me.
Yeah.
Very impressive lady.
Yeah.
She is going to be doing a weekend program. They have, apparently they hold in-person classes like every other weekend. And then, of course, you still have to do coursework between.
Sure. Yeah.
And to kick it off, she had to spend 2.5 weeks on the Yale campus. And she said in her post, I will have a social life again in 2028. And you know what? My hat's off to you, because I did an MBA program while working full-time.
Right.
And going through a divorce and
Yeah.
moving. I do not recommend. But it is tough. It is really, really tough. Like, you're trying to balance all the things.
Yeah.
And it was hard, because I am used to being a straight A student, and I had to be sometimes a B student, and that was really, really hard for me to accept.
No, I didn't realize. This is the first I've heard that you got B's.
I know.
I wish I would have known this before we
I'm
got
so
married.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, goodness.
I know. My undergrad, I graduated sigma cum laude, and this one I was just like, I just graduated. But you know what? I graduated. I got the
You
freaking
did.
piece of paper.
Hey, I didn't get my bachelor's till I was 45.
And this is above a bachelor's.
Yes, and it's at Yale.
Yeah. Well, I meant mine. But
Yes.
yeah, hers is at Yale. It's very impressive.
Well, you went to SLU. That's no joke.
It is a no slouch of a school. Very
Yeah.
good school. But at any rate, I am just very impressed to see that somebody is posting about this at that level, doing this while she's working full time.
Absolutely.
It's my observation. It appears she has children.
Ooh.
So again, not an easy thing to do.
Not at all.
So congrats. And I hope it's easier than it's going to feel some days.
And while we're talking about Peloton behind the scenes employees, Peloton CTO Francis Shanahan.
Mm-hmm.
That's as Irish as his name as you can get without a punctuation mark in it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Or an O.
Yes. Was sharing his thoughts on AI.
Yeah, and Francis likes to post on the LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
He's a sharer. He went to Allianz Direct, and they had an annual summit in France. So I know that's the C-suite. Am I right?
Yeah.
It is just to travel around the world doing things.
I want to go to one of them conferences in France. Although, honestly,
Conferences are never as fun as
and
you
you
think
never
they are.
get to actually go anywhere or do anything. And maybe on an international one, you build in a little extra time. But it's like, how many times have I been to LA for concert industry conferences? And it's like,
You always manage to go to the comedy clubs.
I land, I drive to the hotel, and then when it's over, I drive back to the airport and come home. Except
Yeah.
for my one excursion to the Comedy Store.
Yeah, which you should. It's fun. But yeah, and then he shared all about AI and his thoughts on it. He had a lot of insights, but it's kind of long. But my point is, it's nice when they share their different thoughts about it. So
Absolutely. Well, coming up after this, we will have Instructors in the News. We're going to talk about who has finally returned to the Peloton fold. Jess Sims making the most of her week in Chicago. And Becs Gentry is a Speedgoat. So stick around.
Instructors in the news.
At long last, Leanne Hainsby-Alldis has returned to the world of Peloton.
she's going to be teaching a full lineup starting in early September. So she's been out since December, and this is very exciting. People have really missed her. She's a very beloved Peloton instructor.
Yeah.
And I think this might be the longest maternity leave we've seen from any Peloton instructor. And that's, first of all, it's really cool that an entire country does maternity leave like this. Like, just,
Yeah. Not complaining.
no. No. There are people that have, and shame on you.
I have no doubt.
But also, it's great that the community is just missing her
Yeah.
and welcoming her back. Not most of them are not like, where have you been?
Right.
You
And
know?
the thing is that the maternity leave feels like it's been long
Mm-hmm.
for Americans.
Yeah. Yeah. Very. In America,
So this isn't how the rest of the world does it.
for those of you who live in the UK and are like, what's the big deal? In America, you get 0 paid time off sometimes, but
Yeah.
you can get up to 12 weeks if you have a company that is able to participate in FMLA, but that's unpaid typically.
Right.
So if you are lucky enough to work for a company that has any kind of paid maternity leave, it's usually a portion of it, and they see
Yeah.
it as like a short-term disability or a long-term disability, depending on how their insurance is set up. But we're
Aren't most
jealous. That's
Yeah.
what it is. We're jealous.
Are most women back in like 6 weeks these days? Like it's
Um,
pretty quick.
I feel like there's a lot of 8 week to 10 weeks.
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty common.
Yeah.
But there are definitely women that's
sure.
they don't have the option. They, yeah. Also, I just feel like we should talk about the fact that Leanne put in her newsletter a special remembrance of a Peloton community member, Buzzy Bird UK, who passed away while Leanne was out. Her name was Antonia, and she passed away. And so I feel like that was really nice of Leanne to do. There's a lot of, instructors all have fans, but not all instructors interact with them publicly or
Right.
like say their feelings toward them publicly.
Yeah.
And so I really appreciate that Leanne took a moment to do that in her newsletter.
For sure.
It's really nice of her. And I'm sorry for the community's loss. I know that's really sad.
Yeah. So Jess Sims spent a week in Chicago, that toddling town, and she did a lot.
She did. It was a busy, busy week.
In fact, the rest of Instructors in the News is just what she did in Chicago.
There was a star-studded celebrity 3-point contest lineup she did. Okay. She also had the Faces of Fitness, of course. She
Yeah.
was part of the 4 different instructors that were part of Faces of Fitness Chicago. And then she also had the WNBA All-Star activities with Kirsten Ferguson. So she was busy, busy, busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And that's a lot to do in a whole week. But that's a lot of activity in
Yeah.
a whole week. By the way, the State Farm thing was on ESPN.
That makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
But she's just such a cool, she's just everywhere
Yeah.
in the sports world. It's so neat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Becs Gentry finished Speedgoat 50K.
She did. Obviously, that is a race. Becs has been pivoting. She has pivoted towards trail racing this year as opposed to road racing.
Right.
She was saying, we talked about before in a past episode that road racing was just really hard on her. She was kind of bored with it. She needed to change things up and she went back to her roots. Well, the Speedgoat 50K is a really tough course.
She's a trail brazer. See, that's a bray and a blazer.
I see.
Trail brazer.
You are very proud of that.
Because it's Speedgoat and goat's bray.
Thank you. This is the toughest 50K trail race in the country. It covers 33 miles and, get this, 11,400 feet of elevation at a place called Snowbird, wherever that is. So that took place this past weekend. It was also interesting that Becs Gentry said this was the toughest thing she has done.
It sounds pretty awful, but she did the 7.
I was like, she did 7 marathons in 7 days on 7 continents.
But
so
this is tougher?
And she birthed a human. So to say that this is tougher than those things, that is really saying
That's
something.
a bold statement.
It is. Yeah.
I will never be able to verify the veracity of said statement.
Same.
But yeah, I would really think the 7 in 7 days. But I guess if you're as adept at marathon running as she is, well, I can do a marathon, whatever.
Literally 7 of them in 7 days.
It's just the travel that's getting to me, right? Where
Yeah.
this is going to strain your body in a different way, but it is still counterintuitive. I would think 7 in 7 days would be worse than this, but
well, and it really says something that she finished 118th overall, which is incredibly impressive. But her time, also impressive, but sounds crazy, 8 hours and 29 minutes. Now, this is the same woman that has just over a 3-hour marathon.
right.
So for her to take 8 hours on 33 miles when she can do a marathon in a few, that is really saying something about how tough this must be. I mean, I know when you hear elevation, it's a lot of elevation, but like to see it and experience it are two very different things. So like knowing it is one thing, but for her to actually having done it. So anyway, congrats to you, Becs. That is very impressive.
Robin Arzón now officially speaks for the Truffulatries. She has teamed up with the Lorax.
I didn't realize that she was officially speaking for the Truffulatries.
Well, I mean, if you're working with the Lorax,
that's just part of the go, just how it works.
He speaks for the trees.
Well, we had talked last week about how she had teased a Lorax campaign and some kind of collaboration. So this week it came up and it actually published. I can't think of words. Words are hard. Posted today. Released this week. I don't know. Something like that.
Announced.
Yeah, it happened. The collaboration happened this week. She this whole message was about heat safety, which you need because it is miserable out there in a lot of places across the United States.
Including here.
Yes. But the poor Lorax, he's covered in fur.
Yeah.
So, like, it's got to be worse for him, you know?
Yeah. Whoever's in that Lorax costume.
Literally.
Is, yeah.
So, this is a collaboration called Play It Cool. And they are working with Dr. Seuss Enterprises. It's all designed to help families, coaches, and young athletes recognize the signs of heat-related illness. Obviously, nobody wants anybody to get sick while they're out there, but there are so many athletes in the summer that are training for fall events, and they get
especially
sick.
the football players doing their two-a-days, and then it seems like every year you hear a story about, some kid collapsed and died. Whoops.
Yeah. I mean, it's awful. It's awful. So lots of things here telling you, if you feel hot, tell somebody, sit out if you need to take a break, cool down through hydration, shade, and rest. I will also say, I know you kids want to be the best. I know you want to push yourself, but it's not worth dying for.
That's why I'm still alive.
Yeah, you never pushed yourself?
I've never pushed myself one time.
Not one.
I'm like, it's not worth it.
My mom last year, obviously different because she's older, so it was a different situation. But she like collapsed last year, and it was really scary when it happened. Like really, like you are not here mentally when that happens.
Like went away.
Yeah. That was terrifying. So just be careful out there.
And then finally, for this segment, Marcel Maurer is celebrating 5 years with Peloton.
I am constantly surprised at these instructors. It feels like a few days that they have been here. They've been here 5 years.
I know.
Marcel Maurer also gets his 50 class collection celebrating his 5-year anniversary. So congrats on that as well. And we're so happy to have you, Marcel. And congratulations.
Yeah, there will be cake in the break room.
Well, I mean, not our break room.
No.
We don't have a break room.
No.
So.
Peloton artist collaborations.
August is almost upon us.
It is.
Unless you don't listen on the first day, in which case it's August. Or if you don't listen in the first 30 days, I don't know. I can't help you. I have no idea what month it is for you then. It's just things have spun out of control here. But we will look ahead for some of you as to what the August Artist Series will include.
All right. So Zara Larson is going to be back. There's going to be several classes here. We've got a full body strength. We've got a ride, Pilates, a run, and another ride and another row. And one of those will be in German. So that's going to be a ride with Mila Lazar. Backstreet Boys is going to be back.
All right.
Well, you must not remember. They
were like on the schedule, off the schedule.
They got it pulled in April, and Peloton said, well, we're just rearranging things, and they clearly did. I felt like it was coming back, but we didn't know when.
Yeah.
It was just like, it's all an A month. Just move it to another A month.
There you go.
So Backstreet Boys showing up on the schedule for August.
All's well that ends well.
We'll see it. That starts on August 13th, but there's going to be 2 live classes for that one. So there you go.
And we talked last week about Neo's artist series, and he was scheduled to be in studio.
Yeah.
But he was unable to attend.
Yeah, weather happened the day that he was traveling to New York, and he was
Well, weather happens every day.
Well, weather that kept him from getting there. Kind of thought you knew what I was saying, but that's okay. So he was supposed to be at like a 7 a.m. class with Alex Toussaint the next morning. And not only did Neo cancel, but the Alex class never happened. And Alex never did a class without him, as that we can tell.
They were just like, never mind.
Yeah. I don't know if the hope is that they'll be able to do it at a later time.
Right.
I don't know. I was kind of surprised that they canceled it altogether. Like, you could still play his songs.
Right.
So
especially for people that were planning on being there.
yeah, but people were bummed. I mean,
bet.
obviously, but I'm hoping that means that Peloton is still going to do that at some point. And
Yeah.
we'll someday be talking about, oh yeah, you remember that time Neo got canceled?
Well,
Now it's happening. Oh, I didn't mean he got canceled.
Right.
Sorry.
Gotta
that
be
means
careful.
something different
Yes.
these days.
People are gonna be like, what did Neo do?
No.
Yeah.
Remember that time the Neo ride was canceled because Neo couldn't make it? Well,
Due to no fault of his own. We have
weather happened.
every day. We have weather every day. That's worth going over to YouTube to look at that face. Coming up after this, we've got all sorts of content. There's lots of stuff going on. It's hard to keep track of what you should be doing, so we've done it for you. So stick around.
New content.
It is time for the TCO Top 5. You have told us your favorite rides, classes, runs, rows, strengths,
All the things.
guides, yogas, Pilates. That's plural for Pilates.
Is it?
Well, because you can't say Pilates is. That's
Okay.
weird.
I guess so.
So here we go.
All right.
Number 1, your favorite ride.
I felt like this was really nice timing since this was nominated before Leanne's announcement that she was going to be back in September. This was taught by Leanne Hainsby back in September of 2024. It was a 30-minute Shakira ride, and Deborah Anzalone is the one who nominated this, and she took it this week. She said, I love Leanne's 30-minute Shakira ride. Leanne always sets the mood to perfection. Her outfit was spot on. Her playlist was on fire. And the vibe was just what I needed to get these hips moving because, as Shakira says, hips don't lie.
Number 2, your favorite Pilates.
Yes. Okay. So this was taught by Anna Greenberg on 7/24. It was a 20-minute new tracks Pilates. And our very own Elizabeth Schlotzberg. She is our
Helper bee.
one of our mini helper bees,
Yeah.
but she is a busy helper bee. She never stops, man. I am impressed with all that she does. Okay, so this is what she had to say. Such amazing lower body work. Lots of fun. That's relative. Bridge and side lying variations and creative use of the squishy ball. I don't actually own that prop, so I used a yoga block for some modification, and it was still great. Her music and energy are top tier, and she's the only instructor who consistently gets me to do all the moves that my body finds the hardest while still smiling at the end. That is quite the recommendation.
It is. Number 3, it's a power walk.
It is, and it was taught by Rebecca Kennedy, part of her Highlit Plus. This was week 3, day 2. It was a 60-minute Highlit power walk. Okay, so Walk to Strength said the intervals really worked me. Rebecca Kennedy hooked this up. I'm doing a little jogging, and I did a 5K plus inside of this walk. This was awesome.
Number 4, your favorite core class.
Taught by Selena Samuela on 7/19. It was a 10-minute core. Style and Strong loved this class. She said that Selena implemented the pelvic floor exercises that she's been doing in this core class, which really works your lower abs. I'm 8 years postpartum, but could definitely use it, as could everyone, I'm sure. She inspired me to add classes like this into my weekly rotation, as should we all. Man, I need to do more of that.
And then finally, number 5, the class so difficult you dare not stack it. It's a strength class.
It is. And our very own helper bee, Liz Nichols, submitted this one. And this was funny to me. This was very funny. So Neo, as we were just talking about.
Yes.
Okay, well, Jess Sims had a 30-minute full body strength that she taught on July 23rd. And Liz says, if you like Flash 15 with Jess, this is for you. Just double it. This soundtrack is amazing. Of course, it's a fantastic assortment of moves that you don't do every day that hit on each and every muscle group. And the last 5-minute AMRAP, hold on to your seat because I was sweating my butt off at the end, reminded me of a little of how I feel after kettlebell conditioning, breathless.
All of the TCO top 5 this week were women.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
Thought that was
wow. It is interesting. It is interesting. We do have, I would say, 70 to 80% women that listen to us and follow us on the articles.
Yeah.
The only place that it's not that high is over on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Make of that what you will. I think it just means men use YouTube more than women do. That's what I think.
They like looking at you, and some of them like looking at me. We don't judge.
We don't judge.
I get it. I'm a snack. Speaking of squishy balls,
okay,
as we were momentarily ago,
sure.
If you like the props,
Yeah,
they've added labels.
they
for prop
have.
classes.
I'm hoping this means we're going to see it on all classes going forward.
I'm hoping this means we get an artist series from Carrot Top.
I don't get it.
He's a prop comic.
No. I didn't see that come.
I really don't want an artist series from Carrot Top.
Good.
Just putting it out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody was going to do it anyway.
I don't think we were in any grave danger.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, but there was a new 10-minute core strength class with from Robin that just popped up on the schedule. But the interesting thing was, in the title, it said with foam roller. It's never done that before. Peloton has never added that in the title. Sometimes they'll show a graphic that has the instructor holding a foam roller, so you can assume it's with a foam roller.
You're going to need one of these.
Or even in the notes, it might say that. Not the notes you made, but like the class description.
Right.
But it does not always say it in the title, which people have been asking for a long time. Yes, in the pictures, you can see it, but it's nice to know beforehand in the title.
And it's not searchable in a picture.
It is not.
Yeah.
People are just people, you know, and every time you ask for something, there's some wise ass who's like, why do you need that? It just says it right there.
Yeah. Fit family classes are now available.
Well, they've always been available. Well, not always, but they've been available for a long time, Tom. Years and years. But Peloton did just release 4 new ones. There's a 5-minute fit family brain break with Jess Sims. There's a 20-minute family sleep meditation. Are y'all sleeping in the same room? Like, is this like nap time?
I don't know. Maybe they're doing the shared bed thing.
Oh, maybe. And then there is a 15-minute fit family with, I'm not sure if that's cardio, but it's Cliff, and then a 10-minute family meditation with Mela. So there you go.
Outdoor mindful walks are back.
Yes, and 2 new ones hit the list this week, and people were really excited. I always find it interesting, the things that really resonate with people.
Yeah.
And this article got shared a number of times, and I was just surprised by that because it's not like mindful walks are new.
Right.
So to me, that says people have been really wanting these to return.
Yeah.
But they are really nice. Like if you've ever taken one of these, or if you've never taken one of these, you should. You can go outside and take a walk, but it's encouraging you to really take in your surroundings. It's not really a meditation, but it's also really focusing on the moment that you're in, and just doing that can reduce your anxiety. So a nice 20-minute break in the middle of the day, this is a really nice way to do it. Also, Peloton has been doing that outdoor challenge. This is a great way to get your minutes in for your outdoor challenge if that's something that's important to you. So that's a great thing to do too. But we had 2 new instructors added this week. It was Jess King added a 20-minute, and then Mela had a 30-minute, and it's German language. So both are going to be out there on July 29th.
If you are new to Peloton, first off, welcome.
Welcome.
Or if maybe you've just kind of fallen off your normal workout regimen, Peloton now has Jumpstart Your Routine.
They do. 8 classes, 5 different formats, and it helps you restart your routine. It's really funny because a lot of these classes are not new. I just thought that was interesting. It's like they started a new collection, but all of these classes are from 24 and 25, almost all of them. So I found that really interesting. I don't know. Like, sometimes their collections just really confuse me. Like, like, why are you making a collection out of XYZ? You know? And I'm not.
Or what makes this class qualify for jump starting?
Right.
Yeah.
And then people got confused because jump start sounds like jump training.
Oh.
So then people were like,
but I'm not jumping.
Right.
Yeah.
And this collection has nothing to do with jumping. Okay. So don't assume that for sure.
Emma Lovewell celebrated Christmas in July.
This is the first ever. This is Peloton history being made right here. Yeah, and she did this class, and apparently there were a wave of requests. So she just surprised people, and she just did it. She didn't announce it. She didn't talk about it. She just hopped on in little adorable snowflake leggings, and she just did it. I love it. Also, I love how excited people were about this. And I have to tell you guys, there was actually a person on Facebook, I kid you not, that responded why with not one, not two, 3 angry faces. And I said, why are you so angry, bro? And he never responded. And I would just, were you having a bad day?
Yeah.
Like, why does that upset you? Why?
Just don't take it.
Right.
I mean, look, I think Christmas in July is kind of dumb.
A lot of people do.
But, like, whatever.
It's okay.
Doesn't change my life.
It's not for you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Like, I love Christmas time.
I know you do.
But I don't want to hear it when it's not Christmas time.
I tell you, my family one year celebrated Christmas in July because so many times there are people that live far away. We can't get them home.
Yeah.
Well, one year, my dad has 4 brothers and sisters total. So it's 5 kids family, 5 kids in the family. And there was one year we actually celebrated Christmas in July because all of the kids were home.
Right.
And we arranged it. It was a whole thing. And we surprised my grandpa.
Yeah.
And it was the only time we ever did it. But I can understand why there are things like that. You never know why people are celebrating. Some people just like Christmas.
Yeah.
And the Hallmark Channel does it.
Yeah. I'm rolling my eyes.
Why are you so mad?
So the guy who has the office next to me.
Yeah. Who? Oh, maybe you can't say. I don't know.
His name's Don.
Oh, okay.
And he loves Christmas.
Okay.
And he loves Hallmark movies.
I would not have guessed that.
Loves the Hallmark movies. Like, honestly, looked into going to the Hallmark convention that they have in Kansas City every year, but then was like, that's too expensive. I'm not spending that money.
Yeah.
It's like Wizard World, but for Hallmark movies. And
I saw the stuff about it this year.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to go too.
Well, he's had his TV on Hallmark all month, so I've been hearing Christmas songs emanating from the office next door to me for the entire month, and I am ready for it to stop.
Okay, well, you only have 2 days left.
Yeah.
2 days.
Now, Christmas time, totally down for it.
Yeah, you are.
Love it.
You love your Christmas.
But in July,
no.
It just lessens the magic for me.
I mean, I think that is a valid feeling. There are no wrong feelings to have about it. I just don't understand why anger is one of them. I genuinely why?
Especially this is siloed. Just don't go take it, right? This is it's in his office and I'm hearing it. It's bleeding out, which is fine. It's whatever. I'll live.
And a lot of people commented on this that they were really excited because they just needed some joy in their life. And the world is such a dumpster fire right now. That is fair. That is a very fair and valid thing to say. And I get that. I just don't understand why it makes you so mad.
Yeah.
I don't know. 3 angry faces.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. I'm concerned for this individual. You should have responded
with 3 Santa emojis.
I should have. I should have.
And then you, sir, are a snowflake emoji. Yo.
I'm so tired. I should not be recording right now.
We're almost to the end.
Okay.
German bench strength added to the platform.
Yeah, these bench
Why? Angry face, angry face, angry face.
People have been very excited about these bench classes being added. And finally, there is going to be German bench strength. It's been added. Eric Jaeger he has debuted the monthly series that we're going to see on July 24th. It's going to start with a live chest and back strength. And then we will be seeing these classes arrive monthly after that. So hopefully they will all get added to the collections, though Peloton confuses me with their collection additions. So
Angry face, but with lederhosen. Tune Day has returned to live Power Zone rides.
Yeah, apparently she hadn't done a live Power Zone in a really long time. So apparently she hasn't done one of these live Power Zone classes since like 2024. Okay. And she only has 20 Power Zone classes in her library currently. So we don't get a lot of Tune Day Power Zone. So we will see if this is going to be a once a month rotation going forward. Maybe there's some other kind of method we'll see.
Yeah.
Tune Day's also had a very busy year.
She does a lot.
She does do a lot.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Interesting.
Also, we had a little mystery test class pop up.
One of our eagle-eyed listeners reached out and they said that, hey, there's a Sam test class on my bike. Mm-hmm. And it was showing up as a bike class. So they clicked on it. And then for whatever reason, it was Tune Day doing lunges.
Because she's so busy.
Yeah, that's true.
She just kicked Sam out of his own test
just
class.
Got him out of here.
And was like, I got shit to do, Sam.
And people ask me, like, what do these mean? Guys, it could mean anything. It could mean that they were testing to see how certain classes showed up. It could mean that they're testing a new modality. It could mean nothing. It's just... They do these all the time.
Yeah.
But people just don't always see them because they usually aren't up for a really long time.
Right.
So, like, if you don't happen to look at your bike screen, it's not necessarily going to show up at your app. So if you don't look at your bike screen or whatever equipment it's on at that very moment, you won't see it. So I wouldn't hold your breath that this is some major announcement coming. It's probably something more routine than that. But who knows?
Remember the time they just left the camera on all
weekend? I do. It wasn't just a weekend. It was weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was how Jess King's move to the tread got announced or leaked. Really. It was leaked.
Peloton birthdays.
Birthdays are back. The July drought is over.
August is here.
August is here. So here we go.
All right.
On August 2nd, JV Nava, who...
She just had a baby not that long ago.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Speaking of birthdays.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy childbirthing. I'm so happy for her.
And then another past employee, Marion Roman.
Yes. And her birthday is on August 3rd. Happy birthday to Marion. She was recently featured in the Spin Wars documentary.
Yes.
For those of you that were lucky enough to see it. Still crossing my fingers. That's going to be a wider release.
For sure. And then on August 5th, Jess Sims.
Happy birthday to Jess Sims.
And then on August 6th, Alex Toussaint.
Alex Toussaint. Well, happy birthday. We have 4 this week, and it's going to be a busy month.
Yeah.
So buckle up.
There's lots more coming. I'm sure you're very excited. So anyway, that brings this episode to a close. Until next week, where can people find you?
People can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Crystal D. O'Keefe. They can find me on, Threads, Blue Sky, Instagram, and the Peloton leaderboard at ClipOutCrystal.
And you can find me on Threads and Blue Sky at Tom O'Keefe Jr. or on Facebook at facebook.com/Tom O'Keefe. You can find the show online at facebook.com/TheClipOut. While you're there, like the page, join the group, and of course, don't forget our Patreon, $5 a month. Early episodes, ad-free episodes, and all sorts of bonus content, strategic wrinkles. You want to know what we're talking about. So that's it for this one. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, keep pedaling
and running
and rolling.
Bye.
Clip in, set yourself